can, but this attack won't hit you if you float your characters. So basically, if you keep all participants of the party of the combat floated at all time, you are at a heavy advantage. Because then this is the worst thing he can do. But oh well. That's just how things are now. Good defense is a good offense is the best defense, something like that. Best defense is a good offense. That's what the saying was. Holy shit. Didn't even see how much damage I was drinking. But yeah, maybe I should float him as well. His regeneration is quite strong. Because he has more max HP and apparently the regeneration is dependent on his HP, his max HP. So yeah. Let's just lift things a little. Do you even lift, bro? And yeah, I don't know. Trap, protect. Oops. I actually wanted to check if all our people are still protected, but yes they are, so hey. Store 9 protect, okay. This has happened now. Yeah, my god. Oh man. You see, even with Protect, Squirrel has already lost half his life. From being attacked and all the mowing and stuff. So just imagine our HP to be lower. Huh. Goodbye! Mighty ones, may we join you? Yes, you may! Because these two brothers are the GF. Called, whatever name we give it. GI Potion, G Returner, Sacred Card, and 40 AP. Really sick. And the Muck ability. Nice. Yeah. GF's got brothers, for obvious reasons. And the Minotaur card as well. Those cards can, of course, be morphed into, oh yeah, 10 Adamantines. Really nice. And 100 Dino Bones. This will be sick. Dino Bones can be morphed into a spell. Quake. The first spell we gain that hits all enemies. And a spell that hits all enemies always is a strong spell, like Tornado, Quake, Ultima. It's always the big ones. So if we... oh no, wait. First, we junction that to Selfie, because Brother's main focus with junctions and status is their RHP. And that's a nice thing to have. They also are the, for example, they are the GF, which will give us HP bonus. Whoop. Receives attack in place of party member. Use the defend command. Yeah, stuff like that. But let's face it, GF HP bonus is top. Do I actually? What do I want first? Move find? Treatment? I actually don't need treatment yet, so I'll just postpone that. Strength bonus, Emery fine, we can do that now. Mad Rush is like, I think it's buffing the whole party. With Protect, Haste and Berserk, so everyone's going full phase. But you lose control of your party, so that's not a good thing. Oh, element defense 2, nice. And we got Mark, So, what now? We could still profit from the dark side command. Our attack is not that high yet. But for let's play reasons and nah. Encounter halves can wait. We'll get the dark side now. Just for the lulz. So yeah. Oh, I did that. Let's just check the other morphs. No wait, don't. I don't think there was much to do. Oh no, wait, of course! Oh, nearly forgot. We do have the life magic refined now. So now we can create all kinds of different life and death spells. For example, zombie. Curaga, of course, from tents, which are buyable in an item shop. So basically you can buy Curaga. Very nice. The deaths, which we will... Oh, it's only 10 deaths. Oh, what a pity. Zombie. Lots of those have as well. Irvine is on our current party. Squall is our current party. Let's make it... Oh, wait. Cura... Yep. Got it. How many zombie does he have now? Zombie. 90. Ugh. Okay, so I need to buy more holy waters. And yeah, but now our new junctions. Boom. And boom. And I think we already got this one. Yeah. I don't want you to attack with zombie. I want you to attack with... Where is it? Death. Okay, it's only 50%, but it's still better than no damage. I mean, of course, we could turn the enemies into zombies and then heal them, but nah. Death all the way. Death magic all the way. So yeah, our HP values have kinda exploded. Which is simply because Quake is it's not one of the absolute top tier spells, but it's definitely high tier when it comes to junction. And it's also a very versatile spell, if I'm not mistaken, so it's so it just can fill up the it's usually the spell you see in the 3rd or 4th highest value. So to keep your average high, which is kinda nice as well. So yeah. Oop, that was not a death attack, spoiler. Death attacks do have a special particle effect, so you'll definitely recognize them. Plus, they will kill the enemies, so you usually see that as well. And yeah, oh, ugh, I still forgot something. Oh man, why is this so much to do? Strength bonus, and we're just gonna learn Mark. Just use it while we can. Doom command. I'll show you just once, then I'll swap out again. Because it's not good, it's just... I just want to have shown you. We might actually... oh god. What were the level thresholds? 10, 20? I don't remember if the enemy, if the slimes to steal that rare item need to be below 20 or below 50. Because with our current party level, the enemies probably are around level 16 to 17. I'll just wait for a combat here, for a fight. Of course now none of them, no fights coming. To show you the doom and then maybe it's a slime. 189? Oh yeah, no, fuck the slimes. I can always return here and use the level down when I'm later in the game. Ooh, cash. That's good. Because we need cash for tents, for Curagas, of course. We will need 30 tents to have 3 sets of Curaga. One set is 100 spells. One set of Curagas. No, one set means... I don't know, I don't have a fixed terminology there. Let's just hope we find an enemy who has Cure to draw, because I don't want to use that from my own reserves. Because, let's face it, our for example, Irvine, he's in the yellow, he's a yellow area, so it looks threatening, but he's still got 500 HP. That's like a lot. That's totally enough to reach Delling City. But his maximum is just so high. So later in the game you can actually force your characters to be in the yellow area to use special attacks, but just by removing and reapplying HP junction. Totally works. But yeah. You can usually also just hit yourself. This one has Cure, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So everyone heal himself a little. Gonna abuse that. Oh wait. I can just rub this around for Cure. Life's easy. That's one of the reasons why I like Self. The full Cure spell is already... Sure, it's basic, and just because it is basic, it's quite common in her Tombola, and it's just a very useful technique all through the game, because it heals all ailments and HP full. Like, how's that not gonna scale well? It's really useful thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to show you the death attack. No wait, first Doom, then death attack. So the Doom command, that's a little death patron, and he's doing this mark, and 8 turns until that beast dies. Seth is probably gonna need less than 6 turns, so that's how a death attack looks. This instant vanishing in red, and the big crit-like hit. That's how a death attack looks like. So it's quite a useful thing. Of course not if you want to mug an enemy or weaken him for card, then it's not something you like. How do you mention it? But I have Irvine for that, to weaken enemies, because his attacks are not that strong as Squall's are. So I think I can manage. Plus, let's face it, our spells, we don't need cards that much now. And we don't need items that much now. We already have a lot of good spells now, which we're probably never gonna use, like Demi. Or the Quakes, I don't think we will use those anytime soon either. But if we do, we still have lots of them in reserve. So yeah, this is the problem with the Mug on Squall. Like, Dark Side on Squall is super cool, but Mug on Squall is like the most useful thing ever, because boom, one shot. Yeah, great, we got one try. Imagine if I had Mug on Selfie and not the Death Junction, but let's say Sleep. Then she would permanently sleep the enemy when she attacks, and has like a whole lot of tries to steal from the enemy. You can only steal once, but you don't always succeed, so it's nice to have many tries. And later on you can do that, because Diabolos provides nice HP junctions and bonuses. Not as good as Brothers, but still quite nice. And he also has a magic bonus, which, yeah, okay, is kinda useless, because the one will usually also have Siren. But most of his abilities are quite universal. Oh, okay. Where to go, where to go? I think I wanna go right. I didn't want to go right. I wanted to go to the shopping area to get myself some items. Because, yeah, we need 30 tens for 300 Curaga. And also... Oh my god, this can't be real. Did I really go the exact wrong direction now? I think I did. Yep, I did. I failed. But oh well. It's not like Delling City is that big. In the game, of course, by lore it's a really big city. one of the biggest in this world, but it's not that many screens big. So we can deal with it. Items. A tent is 1,000. Oh, damn. I think we can also make fuel into fire spells. And we can make it into fire ammunition, which is a very good ammunition for early in the game. But we'll be lacking money. Because I really want these. I really want this. So we'll just have to put up with it. Life. Tent. Wall. Irvine. And Safi. The good thing is once every character has HP junction, you can easily distinguish the characters who are junctioned and those who are not. Because, yeah, it's obvious, right? And you always want to put the spells you create onto your junction characters, so you can switch the spells around with the junction exchange. You don't want to, because that really switches. So if you have spells on that other character you put the junctions onto, those will get transferred back. It's not merging, it's really switching. And yeah. Yep. So now we can see if... Yeah, thought so. Kuraga is even better for HP. Boom. Oh, gonna... Zombie... I will have to correct this one every time because, well, the AI has its logic, and if I don't like that logic, I just gotta revert it. So yeah, since water has no increased form, of course water itself will give us 100% attack, elemental attack, just the same with Quake. Aero, for example, will give us 80% because there's still the tornado spell. But yeah, whatever. No water for you. And what do you think to be a proper attacking element? Yeah. See? Do I wanna be water emo? Or even absorbing? Do I think that's good? Actually, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's... What's the things coming up next? Oh, useless. All that stuff's useless. Let's just keep it with our arrow. It's fine. So yeah, we strongly boosted our stats. So this is much nicer than drawing lots of Vitas and so lots of cures and lots of than drawing all the spells, right? Just chopping, and then boom, magic happens. Haha, magic happens. So yeah, would you please let me through? Thanks. It's really bad. The shopping area is quite at the opposite point of town as Carvey's Villa mansion. So it's like whatever way you go, it's always long. But we'll just go this way this time. I think it's in both directions. It's 3 or 4 screens you need to walk. But well, that's the way you ensure that players visit your whole city. You know which are points of interest, which are Carvey's Villa, of course, because you need that for the story, and the shopping mall because weapons, items, yay! Enter the ones, 9. Enter the tens, 8. Enter the hundreds. Bop. That's correct. Right this way. Of course, that's correct. We are seeds. Who do you think we are? Okay, Reno or not. If Reno was talking there, if he was talking to Reno, I would get this. But whatever. So yeah, Squad's talking about some pretty real shit there, because like, what reason does Carvey have to go against the sorceress? She's like indirectly paying him, or she's a subordinate of the one paying him. He doesn't really have a reason to do this. But he also is quite indoctrinated by the Seeds code, and so he probably won't ask Carvey himself. Nice waiting room anyways. Can I talk to you? No. Impatient cell. Impatient selfie. Impatient Renoir. You think that's sure? You think that's smart? Like, yo, Marshall. We thirsty. But that's my house. It's not. Now she's just putting off the wig. I'm Marshall Carway. No, of course not. So yeah, what does she mean, this is her house? Her second name, by the way, is not Caraway. In the booklet and everywhere, it's... whatever. Oh, he's even General, not Marshal. Oops. But yeah, that's the deal. We accidentally stumbled into Renoir's home. Or family house, it's not really a home to her. It's like a bad movie. That's a very nice way to threaten him. That's also a very nice way to put it. I mean, we already are enemies of the state, kinda. So, what reason is there to not yeah, confront the general? But Urban's got a point. Sadly, this means another episode of explaining the plan. Which I can guess is quite boring for you. I mean, it's kinda... It makes sense that they're not going around doing stuff blindly. But... it's not really the most interesting things. The most interesting of things. Because we really have to kinda wait before we oh no, we don't. He's spawning in front of us, good. Yeah, split into two teams. I hate this. It means shoveling your junctions along all the time. To the gateway and stand by. Sniper team, blah 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 blah. And plus, as you all know, plans never work that way if they're this big, so we're talking a lot here and most of it won't happen at all because things don't work that way. That's not how video games work. Clock Tower. Oh my god. So many bad memories of dungeons called Clock Tower. Like, in all kinds of games. Starting with Ragnarok Online and... there was something in my mind, it's just gone. Brain was like, beep, nope. So yeah, General impersonating a car. Really good. Really well done. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so games with horrible clock tower dungeons. Ragnarok Online, Castlevania, well yeah, I can't really count that. And I bet there are a ton more which I'm forgetting. Which I actually do have played, so games I don't have played don't count. Oh, we need to move again. I gotta admit, during episodes like this, I usually am thinking about myself, thinking about the Let's Play myself. So I'm not really reading. So if I click the text boxes too fast or too slowly, or just give me feedback on that, because I don't know the text, but I know the contents, and those I can read faster than someone who really is new to this would read. And so I can't really notice that in most cases. I mean, I lowered the text speed to force myself to let a little bit of time pass. But, you know, maybe my viewers by accident are not by accident, by coincidence, are slow readers and just say, can you please lower the text speed further? We have the text speed. We have one lower setting, so we could do that. And so we have more time, and if that's what you want, just ask. Just ask in the comments and I will consider. I probably won't be able to suit anyone, but if there's 7 people saying, yeah, please, slow, and 2 people who are saying, no, it's fine, then I will probably lower it. And the others will just have to endure it. But if it's one person saying, oh, it's too fast for me, and the others all are, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, then, well, that one person will have to have one finger on the pause button. I think it's, you can do spacebar on YouTube for that. And pause the video with the longer text buttons, text boxes to read. So yeah, plan explained. Long story short, it's a very elaborate plan, sure, and it's not a bad plan, but it's a big plan against a big villain in a video game.